Alright guys, I'm back. And with a new look. This is because I finished a project and I was able to clean myself up, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm back. I think this is the first time I'm just making a me video, the Randy of the Randy Nexus video. No script, no nothing, just an update video. I think this is my first one. I am actually filming this video first. So if you look at it, it's Monday, October 21st. This video is being filmed first, even though it is not going up first. I wanted to knock this one out first because when I make the other videos next, which are gonna go up first, I wanna stay in that momentum of things. This is before I do the momentum. I wanna log some miles first with some other videos before I put out my I'm back video, strictly so I can stay in the momentum of it once I knock this one out first. So this one hopefully goes out later on in the week. So again, no real script. I'm just gonna talk to you guys directly. No YouTube voice or any of that. I only have a notepad up with some notes to go over just so I don't lose my train of thought and I can stay focused, but it's just gonna be me talking to you. So with that, I stepped away for a while because I was finishing up my album, which is finally out. So this is me plugging that album, if you guys are interested. If you've been following most, if not all my videos on this channel, every now and then you saw me alluding to the album coming out, but now it's out. So that's where most of my attention went over the last couple months. I was really like focused in on that because I have been focused on writing that album long before this YouTube channel ever existed. This is like a multi-year project that I went into making this thing. And now that I can finally put that piece, you know, not behind me, but just off to the side, and I don't have to worry about any of that, I'm ready to worry about this again. My focus is going to be solely on this channel for a while now, as I always wanted to, because this channel was always exciting to me in concept before I actually launched it earlier in the year. I'm excited to do this channel. I just need to finish my other stuff first. But yeah, with that, while I took some time away from the whole tech thing, I made an observation. And that had to do with the idea that like my relationship with tech is changing. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, I had already made and released the other video, the other dedicated video about that, talking about it more in depth. But yeah, my relationship with tech is changing. I can see it, I can sense it, and I'm not mad about it. I just need to recalibrate now. But also with recalibrating, the way I make videos is sort of changing as well. I've already tested and shown that when need be, I can film, edit, and publish a video within 2 to 3 hours. And I'm sure there's gonna be times when that still is going to happen, where that's necessary. But if I'm being honest, the videos that I've enjoyed making the most are the ones where I do a more deeper dive into a topic and I go really in on a subject, a story, or a category about something. I have more fun in the whole production of that when it's locked in on something, because I'm a one-man guy. I have to do it all. I have to come up with the ideas, I have to film the ideas, I have to edit the ideas, and then I have to publish these ideas. And I find myself having more fun when I get to go deep into a topic about something, not just shallow, newsworthy, or clickbaity titles. I like doing more research when it comes to a topic. The editing is cleaner, and personally, I like being more intentional with my content. Like, I like tech, but I also like design, and I like the business financials and everything else that encompasses tech. And I really like how they all dance and play together. That still hasn't changed. I think I'm just gonna put more focus on those other two elements as well, not just the tech. Every video that I make is a story. I'm a storyteller, and I want you to walk away from my videos with something only I can provide. I have no interest in going over spec sheets or numbers on a paper. I've never had interest in that stuff. That's why I never did it, and that's why I'm not going to do it. I like talking about what it all means, and then I like also theorizing why it's being done in that way. Like my iPad series that I did earlier in this year, I went head first into that and did a multi-series, a multi-episode segment on the iPad, especially when I started to realize I was not understanding the big hype about it anymore because I've been cynical about it. So I went into it. I went headfirst into it to understand it, and I walked away, me personally, I walked away learning something. I grew from that experience. I like going into the details of things. And sometimes maybe I'll even document the process, all to only give you an overall better understanding about the thing, whatever I'm covering. So stuff like that iPad series, I'm interested in doing something that might require more than one video for me to get a better understanding. Then I learned something from it. You guys can watch the process and maybe we both learned something in that process. Just maybe. But I also do like making dedicated deep dive standalone videos. That stuff is also interesting. Stuff like Who is John Ternus? My most viewed, my most popular video on this channel right now as of recording this is my John Ternus video. That didn't need to be a multi-series video or segment on him. Just one. Just a better understanding of who that guy was good enough. I liked making that video, and the audience obviously clearly seems to have responded well to that video. So all my top videos that are out were stuff that I was very interested in making anyway. So yeah, whether I make something specific or I go over something specific or something more broadly, the way I see it, you guys, when you watch my video, you've already made up your mind. That's how I see it. So the way I view my job on this side of things is not to change your mind, but to give you something to think about, maybe something you even missed. That's it. Then whatever you do with that information from there is completely up to you, and that's fine. Out of all the channels I've made over the years, and some which are still very much active, this one is the most engaged. The community here is the most engaged out of all of them. It's not even close. And that's by design. This channel was built on the mutual interests on the topics that I cover. So with that, for as long as I can, I'm going to try to stay engaged with the audience as well, even in the comment section. Now that I did my multi-year project with the Tales of a Relic album that I did, I'm ready to focus on this channel again and grow it even far bigger and greater than it's ever been, even this far. And the channel has grown very nicely over the last couple months just by doing not the bare minimum, but not giving it my full attention. Now let's see what we can do with it when I give it my full attention for a while. So if you're still here, we still got work to do.